It starts with a sound, a faint ding. You reach for your phone. One new notification. You open it, and your heart jumps just a little. Someone liked your post. It's such a small thing, a digital heart, a blue thumbs up, a red dot on a screen. But your brain reads it like a hug. It whispers, you still belong. That's what makes validation so powerful. It doesn't feel like pleasure, it feels like proof. Proof that you're not invisible. Proof that you matter, that your existence has been seen by someone else. It's not about likes. It's about control. Control over how others see you. Control over the story of your life that the world believes. And slowly, that control becomes a drug. A quiet addiction hidden beneath the surface of our daily scrolling. Long before the internet, before cities, before language, humans lived in tribes. Tiny circles of people where survival depended on reputation. If your tribe didn't like you, you were done. No food, no shelter, no protection. That's why our brains evolved a deep fear of rejection. We are wired to seek approval because, for thousands of years, approval meant survival. Every compliment felt like safety. Every insult felt like danger. So when someone praises you today, that same ancient part of your brain lights up, the same one that used to ensure you didn't get left behind by your tribe. When someone ignores you, your body interprets it as a threat. You might not be in a jungle anymore, but your nervous system doesn't know that. It still panics when you lose followers. It still celebrates when you go viral. You're not crazy, you're human. Then came the algorithm, a billion-dollar machine trained to manipulate your dopamine. Every like, every comment, every red notification, it's not random. It's behavioral design. Psychologists call it intermittent reinforcement. The same method casinos use to keep people gambling. You post a photo. You wait. A few likes appear. Then nothing. Then a burst of 10 new ones. That unpredictability, that maybe next time I'll get more feeling, keeps you hooked. The dopamine hits are small, but cumulative. They don't make you high. They make you crave. Apps were never built to connect you. They were built to condition you. To make you check, scroll, and perform, just enough to feed the machine. You're not chasing attention. You're chasing a biochemical loop. Validation is just the bait. Here's the twisted part. Validation doesn't only make us feel good. It makes us feel in control. When people like your post, you feel like you control how you're seen. When people respond to your stories, you feel like you control the narrative. But when the validation disappears, you feel powerless. Invisible. Erased. That's why it hurts when someone leaves you unseen. That's why you refresh your feed, hoping a new comment will appear. You're not just looking for approval. You're trying to re-establish control. To feel like you still exist in other people's minds. And the system knows this. That's why it keeps you performing, posting, updating, resharing, rebranding. The illusion of control keeps the addiction alive. At some point, we stop performing for fun and start performing to exist. You no longer post to share. You post to be validated. Your identity begins to merge with your audience's perception of you. It's no longer, I am who I am. It becomes, I am what people think I am. You start editing your life like a movie. Cut out the boring scenes. Add music. Show the wins. Hide the loneliness. And soon, the applause starts dictating the script. You become what performs well. Your laughter, your pain, your beliefs, all start orbiting around the gravitational pull of approval. You don't even notice the addiction forming, because it's disguised as connection, as community, as support. But what it really is dependency. Dependency on perception. There's a special kind of pain that comes with being ignored. It's invisible, but it cuts deep. Studies show that social rejection activates the same area of the brain as physical pain. That's why heartbreak hurts in your chest. That's why being left on read feels like being slapped. The brain doesn't differentiate between emotional and physical threat. To your nervous system, silence means danger. So we panic. We overthink. We post something again. We text again. We try to fill the void. And the more we chase validation, the more anxious we become. Because the loop was never designed to end. The system feeds on your emptiness. And the moment you stop performing, the silence feels unbearable. So you go back online. You scroll. You post. You perform. You're not trying to be famous. You're just trying not to feel invisible. But there's a way out. It starts with awareness, realizing that validation is just a signal, not a measure of your worth. You can't control who sees you, but you can control why you want to be seen. Start by detoxing your dopamine. Spend a few hours without checking your notifications. Observe the discomfort, that anxiety that says you're missing something. That's the addiction leaving your system. Then, rebuild your internal validation system. Ask yourself, did I do something today that aligns with who I want to be? Did I create something meaningful, even if no one saw it? Can I still be proud of myself when no one's clapping? That's real control, not over people, but over your peace. The moment you stop performing, something strange happens. At first, it's quiet, uncomfortable. You feel unseen. But then, slowly, it becomes peaceful. You start noticing life again, the sound of rain, the taste of food, the presence of people who care without needing to prove it. The addiction to validation fades when you remember that existence itself is enough. You don't need to be liked to be real. You don't need to be watched to be worthy. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is to disappear for a while, to detach from the applause, to rediscover who you were before people told you who to be. Because validation is never the goal. It's just the echo. And when the echo stops, the real voice begins. If you found peace in this reflection, the next one dives deeper into what happens when people stop seeing you, the psychology of being ignored. Listen to that next.